All right, welcome to day 10. Today, we're going to dissect one of the most common and most dangerous traps in personal finance. It's this powerful illusion that a bigger paycheck automatically means you're getting wealthier. We call it the income mirage, and learning to see through it, well, that's your first real step toward true financial freedom.
You know, from the time we're kids, this is the formula we're all taught. It seems so simple, so logical, right? And it drives almost all of our career decisions. That relentless chase for a higher salary, a bigger bonus, a better title. It's all based on this one core assumption.
And this is exactly where it all starts to fall apart. Because if this equation were the whole story, every high-income professional would be wealthy. And we know that's just not true, is it? The formula is missing a crucial variable, one that actually makes it dangerously misleading.
So that brings us right to the heart of today's topic, the income mirage. This is what we call the phenomenon where you see people with these impressive, high salaries, but financially, they're just spinning their wheels. They're often living with more stress than people earning a fraction of their income. It looks like wealth from the outside, but trust me, it's just an illusion. It's a really strange paradox when you think about it, isn't it? I mean, we see all the signs of success, the fancy car, the big house, but behind the scenes, that stress of living paycheck to paycheck is very, very real. The culprit here is an almost invisible psychological force that traps people at every single income level. So you see, the root cause of this paradox isn't really a math problem. It's a psychological one. We call it the ego trap, and this is where we have to look inside our own minds to really understand what's driving our financial decisions.
And this psychological force, it has a name, lifestyle creep. The definition is super simple, but its effect is absolutely profound. As your income rises, your idea of what's normal rises right alongside it, making sure you never, ever actually get ahead.
And this is just how sneaky the cycle is. You get, say, a $10,000 raise, and almost immediately, that new income gets a new job, paying for a new car lease or more expensive dinners out. So yes, your income grew, but your net worth, it stays completely flat. You haven't built any wealth, you've just upgraded the cost of your own survival. And this brings us to such a crucial point. This isn't just about spreadsheets and budgets, it's about what we call neuro fitness. It's having the mental discipline to control your ego's deep desire for that immediate validation. It's about choosing the quiet, long-term security of real wealth over the temporary high of showing it off.
So if a high income doesn't equal wealth, then what does? Well, this brings us to one of the most powerful and, honestly, counterintuitive truths in all of finance. It's all about creating and protecting one simple thing.
That's really it. It's not about the number on your paycheck. It's about the space, the gap you can create between what you earn and what your ego demands that you spend. This gap is the only place, the only soil where true wealth can actually be built.
And this just illustrates the whole idea perfectly. On one side, you have the highly paid slave, makes $500,000 a year, and spends $500,000 a year. Their net worth growth? A big, fat zero. They have no freedom. Meanwhile, you have the empire builder, makes $50,000, but only spends $40,000. They're actively building an empire, getting $10,000 richer every single year. Who's really winning here?
This is the fundamental mindset shift you have to make. For the amateur, a raise means a new watch. For the professional investor, a raise means more assets. It means buying more of their future, not more things for the present. The money goes to work for them, not for the brands they're wearing.
So where do we find the role models for this kind of mindset? Well, they're probably not where you're looking. They aren't the ones flaunting their lifestyle all over social media. No, they are what we call the invisible rich. These are their hallmarks. They intentionally fly under the radar. So while some people are out there spending money to look rich, these individuals are quietly making decisions that actually make them rich. The real wealth is in their investment accounts, totally hidden from view.
And that's the key difference, right there. Their self-worth isn't tied to what other people think or to luxury brands. It comes from the deep, unshakable security of having a massive financial cushion. It's an internal confidence, not something they have to perform for others.
So why do this? I mean, why resist the urge to upgrade? Because the prize is so much greater than any luxury good you can buy. It is the freedom from financial anxiety. It is the peace of mind that comes from knowing you are secure no matter what happens. That is the ultimate luxury.
All right, let's bring this all home with today's action plan. This is where we take this knowledge and turn it into a concrete strategy. It's all about building a defensive wall around your future wealth.
So this is your cognitive task for today. And I want you to be brutally honest with yourself here. The last time you got a raise, a bonus, or a new job, did your savings rate go up proportionally? Or did your lifestyle just kind of inflate to consume all the new money? The answer to that question is incredibly revealing. So here is the pact you have to make with your future self. The next time new money comes in, it already has a job. 100% of it, every last dime, goes directly into your investments, into building your empire. Your lifestyle does not change by a single dollar. You have to defend that gap with everything you've got.
And this is the thought we want to leave you with. Let this be your new mantra. It's the single most important lesson from today. The number that really matters isn't your gross income. It's the net amount you successfully protect from your own ego and put to work for your future. That is the true measure of wealth.